Wellness Sports Roundup here on this Thursday night, October 23rd, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Bruins welcome old friend Johnny Boychuk and the New York Islanders to the TD Garden on this Thursday night here. And the New York Islanders got on the board first on a Franz Nielsen wrist shot goal with assist from Josh Bailey and Nikolai Klovin to make it 1-0 for the Islanders here. And then Milan Lucic tips it in with a first goal of the season with assist from Seth Griffith and David Krejci, fifth assist of the season. 1-1 to score for one period, and then the Bruins start to play sloppy in the second period as Kyle Caposo gets a goal 90 seconds into the second period with a wrist shot goal assist from John Tavares and Brand Strait to make it 2-1 in favor of the Islanders here. And then Kale Clutterbuck, wrist shot goal with assist from Matt Martin and Nick Leddy to make it 3-1 in favor of the Islanders. But then in the third period, Chris Kelly got a goal, 9:49 in the third period with a wrist shot goal with assist from Carl Stutterberg, fourth assist, and Noah Erickson, third assist. 3-2 Bruins for the Islanders. And the Bruins put up lots of good strides and lots of good looks at the Islander net here. But they couldn't capitalize as the Bruins put up a good effort in the third period, but they fall up short on a 3-2 loss to the New York Islanders at the TD Garden tonight as the Bruins fall to 4-5 in the season here as Nicholas Svedberg here had 35 saves here, while Chan Johnson had 30 saves here. Next up for the Boston Bruins, they will be trailing out to Toronto for a date with the Toronto Maple Leafs here. Okay, let's take a look at other scores around the NHL here. With 14:40 left in the third period, Pittsburgh Penguins leading the Detroit Red Wings 3-1 here. With 3:56 left in the second period, St. Louis Blues and the Vancouver Canucks 1-1 to score out in St. Louis here. 3 minutes left in the second period out in Nashville. Nashville Predators lead the Chicago Blackhawks 2-1 here. With 4-1 left in the second period out in St. Paul, Minnesota Wild leading the Arizona Coyotes 2-0 here. And 5:43 left in the first period, Calgary Flames and the Carolina Hurricanes no score here. And Buffalo Sabres Los Angeles Kings get underway at 10:30 p.m. and same goes for Columbus Blue Jackets and San Jose Sharks at 10:30 here. Well, it was a tough second period for the Bruins here. And it was a good effort in the third period, but came up short here. Okay, let's take you out to Denver, where the Denver Broncos are playing their San Diego Chargers here in an AFC West showdown at Mile High here. And we are taking a look at the second quarter, and the Denver Broncos and the San Diego Chargers tied at 7-7 apiece here. As the teams traded touchdown so far in the second period here, as Amanda sends a 2-yard pass from Peyton Manning to make it 7-0 in favor of Broncos. But then the Chargers answered back on a Keenan Allen to pass from Phil Rivers from 2 yards. Now we have 2 minutes left in the second period. Denver Broncos in the San Diego Chargers 7-7 apiece out in Denver here. And NBA preseason action here. Indiana Pacers defeated Charlotte Bobcats 88-79. 5:21 left in the fourth quarter. Detroit Pistons lead the Philadelphia 76ers 9-1-88, and 5:06 left in the third quarter. Non-Pelicans lead the Dallas Mavericks 47-39 here. Take a look at sports news here on this Thursday night here. Los Angeles Lakers point guard Steve Nash is out for the season because of a recurrent back injury. The team announced on Thursday evening here. Evan Poulos, a two-time Gold Glove winner who has won this award since 2010, was named on Thursday as one of the 3 finalists for the award this year. The Nashville Predators and the Chicago Blackhawks ended Thursday night's game at the Bridgestone Arena as the lone teams in the NHL without a regulation loss. Roger Federer was pushed to the 3 sets by Dennis Isterman, but the Swiss still progressed to the quarterfinals at his home in Swiss indoor Havana Basel. Wicked quarterback Zach Medberg on being named the starter for the Tennessee Titans Week 8 face-off with the Houston Texans here. The Boston Bruins announced during the second period of the Thursday night's home game against the New York Islanders that Captain Daniel Chow will not return. In Chicago, the federal judge overseeing the first of this kind of head injury settlement with the NCAA that expressed serious concern Thursday about some teams and the vast scope of the $75 million deal that currently encompasses all college athletes going back. John Boyer was released by the Denver Broncos on Thursday after he was arrested for allegedly assaulting a taxi driver and then attempted on police by covering himself in mulch. If Janae Rice testifies that her husband Ray Rice's grievance hearing, she is expected to be back with assertion they did not lie in an initial meeting in the commissioner, Roger Goodell. What America saw from the San Francisco Giants reliever Hunter Strickland on Wednesday was a hothead losing it on the national stage of World Series Game 2. As Mike Treville saw a good kid under immense pressure, cracking it on characteristic fashion. PGA of America President Ted Bishop has a lot of strength, but his holiness tongue does not seem to be one of them, as Bishop told the social media Thursday evening to attack Ian Poulter criticism former Ryder Cup captain Nick Faldo. Giants believe that Tim Linnison injured his back during Wednesday's game and was sent to MRI Thursday. The MRI was a considered precaution, but the Giants don't expect to receive the bad news. The Washington Redskins are still planning to start Colt McCoy as quarterback for the Washington Redskins. The New York Mets signed Kevin Long as their hitting coach after his 8-year stint with the New York Yankees. As he helped the Yankees lead the major leagues, the run scored 3 times. In a wake of its critics, Hazing scheduled for Sayreville High School to cancel suspend its entire football program in the remaining season. Another high school in the East Coast is leaving the field in Pennsylvania because of its Hazing issues. Eric Compton's not where he is in the golf and did not refer to the 506-5 on Thursday for a shared lead that the McClellan Custer cut St. Simon's Island in Georgia. And Eric Lamel's astonishing bonus track was one of the best goals top the net quote race of Petra has ever seen us. Simon winning off the club record £30 million signing after a disappointing Albert Energy interrupted first season with North. And that's the sports round October 23rd, 2014 on Thursday. PJ with good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.